Hello and welcome everybody to that D&D stream, the weekly non-weekly show where I try to traumatize my friends in D&D. This is a home-brewed home game, and as such we do a lot of things by the book of cool. So yeah, a lot of things you will see will be things that I just allow because it's cool. So yeah, we this is a home game called Amalthea, The Threads of Fate, and this is our third session in, so you will be a little lost, but you will probably pick up on some context clues. So yeah, let's get right in. So this is our cast for now. We are missing some members this week, but I'm sure you will meet them in the coming weeks. But the story so far is that these, well, there were 10 of them at the beginning. So these 10 heroes were resurrected by an old lady whom they saw in a vision. And unfortunately, that old lady was then murdered, so very, very brutally. And they were then told that their purpose, the reason they were resurrected onto this world, was to avenge the old lady's death and to restore her. They then woke up in their own graves, of which they had to fight out of, and then they fought a bunch of skeletons because that's what you do. And then they claimed these mysterious artifacts that spoke to them, each on a personal level. And they managed to open up a locked door that needed some personal connection from each of them. They then wandered to the closest town, which was about a day's walk away, and they arrived at this town called Moss Garden. But before they could enter the town, they were greeted by somebody in need outside of the town itself, and this was this lady that was being overtaken by roots, vines, mushrooms. She was being actively consumed by the earth, and the cowboy hatted Mycetes that run the town that they were going into did not allow this lady to enter the town. And in helping the lady, the townspeople generally put the party and this lady in the same boat and said they were also not allowed to enter the town. So the party had to find out what was afflicting this lady and basically how to cure her. With a bunch of good rolls from the whole party, they managed to find out that there was a bunch of crystals that had some corrupted energies within them. And with a few very bad attempts at destroying the crystals, which ended up knocking down the dragonborn in the party because he tried to fireball the very dangerous crystal. The samurai monk of our party decided he would try his best to cut through the crystals and cut through the corruption itself, which he managed to do. And the corruption that were soaked through in the crystals was released, and subsequently the lady's corruption itself was dispelled, but the part of her that was becoming, well, part dryad or part nature, that didn't stop happening. It actually increased its intensity. And listening to the lady's murmurs on the floor, she proclaimed that the great tree needed her and it needed guardians, and she was becoming one of those guardians. So the party managed to console the lady's brother, saying that this was a willing transformation and it is something that is not being forced on her. She has accepted this role. So they managed to save this lady from whatever was afflicting her, and they managed to get access into the town itself. And in the town, they were met with more of these cowboy hatted mycetes, and they also met the village elder who went by the name Elder Thatch. Elder Thatch then thanked them for preventing a outbreak of, well, they didn't know what kind of diseases, but he thanked them for preventing the outbreak and allowed them to settle within the city and have lodgings at the Stem and Spore Tavern for free for as long as they needed it. And after which, the party immediately went over to the tavern and ordered drinks, as one normally does. And the bartender, seeing new faces and new people to mess with, decided that he would pull one of the town's most notorious pranks and give them some of his famous sapshine, which was a very concentrated combination of sap and moonshine, which the party immediately realized their mistake when they downed the first mug and immediately had to make constitution saves, which they barely survived. And knowing that this drink was potentially dangerous, they did the obvious thing, which was drink more of it. And one by one, three of the party members fell, starting with the Dragonborn. And then naturally, the Paladin went next, and the Cleric was last to go. The Cleric managed to down 3 whole mugs of ale before the third one took him to the floor. And seeing an opportunity to get back at the Dragonborn who was eyeing all her gear, the rogue of the party tried to pickpocket the Dragonborn while he was knocked out and unconscious. But she soon learned that his cursed coins were protected by a spirit of a dragon, which, well, subsequently scared her away from trying that again. But she did take the entire coin purse and plant it on the cleric, who was quite passed out at that point. The Dragonborn, upon waking up and finding his coin not on him, immediately used his sorcerer prowess to locate his coin, which was, I don't know how it got there, but within the pants of the cleric. So he divulged the cleric of all his clothing and took back his coins, but he did not give the cleric the dignity of his clothes back. So the cleric, having drunk more ale than the rest of the party, was out for 2 days instead of 1 day, and woke up next to a elderly leather-faced mycete who he had no memory of how he got into that bed. And after a brief intimidation/conversation, the mycete gave up that he was paid by somebody just to lay in his bed as a prank. And that somebody, unbeknownst to the cleric, was the rogue, but using the disguise self spell, he was given a wrong description of who paid him off. So we pick up where we left off, which is the cleric storming into the drinking area of the tavern, wrapped in a towel, demanding to know where his clothes was and who paid to have an elderly mice seat in his bed. Oh, could somebody please help him out? Nico, could you please help our cleric out? Cleric, are you unmuted? Somebody please save our cleric. He is in the band room and he is not having a good time. Oh, yes. I see him moving around. He should have his privileges again. All right, Cleric. I don't know if you heard anything, but we picked up where you are yelling, demanding to know where your clothes are. Oh, yes, you did drink the half glass of sapshine at the end. I forgot about that. I have no idea who you are referring to. Man, he drank a lot the last 2 days, okay? And the first thing he did when he woke up was drink again. So you guys can excuse him for his. The dragon body is still very iffy on not having his things when he woke up. Oh my god. If you are going to make jokes like that on a public stream, please make sure to state that you are joking. Yes, chat. Now you understand why he just comes in here muted. No, you don't know that. He has no idea who hid his clothes. I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, you can do a investigation check with advantage there, Rails. Well, there's bread, there's mushrooms, there's surprisingly coffee. So, go crazy. A 15. Okay, the person who hid the clothes, please do me a deception check to see how nicely you hid this man's clothes, please. No, it wasn't you. The person, the person responsible knows exactly. I did not. Give me a second. Oh, you did not find your clothes. you, you act, you actually look, you actually look high and low, and you, for the life of you, cannot find your clothes. Whoa, things are getting spicy in the tavern. So I don't know if you guys have picked up on it yet, chat, but most of the actually everybody in this party is amnesiac as fuck. They barely know themselves, and they have a hard time knowing anybody else. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride. Your compass right now is not fixed on any location or any direction. It's just going in, it's pointing one direction and then pointing to another, so it's inconclusive basically. It is a good thing to have clothes on, so somebody should help him with his clothes. He has a bed sheet on. I mean, you've left this man speechless. Yeah, you're the one that's choosing to have your extremities out. So, whoa, telling a party member to kill themselves is not cool. Yeah, he's a very corrupt priest. Yeah, it is daytime. So you guys come out to town, and most of the town is gone off for the day because this is a farming frontier village. So everybody's out in the fields trying to, get some life into this place that is slowly dying all around them. And you do see the brother of the lady you saved last 3 days ago. He is like kind of expectantly waiting for you guys in the middle of the village there. I'm doing much better now that my sister is not being, well, eaten by the earth. Well, I noticed you guys are dressed kind of eccentric for even these parts of the tree, so I'm guessing you don't have any papers. Well, depending on where you're going, but normally identity papers are something you don't leave off your person. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. So you probably going to have to go to the bureau offices in Northwood. So that's further that way, and then he points like out of the village, like into like not the direction you guys came in, but the opposite direction, further in to the mainland. Uh. Oh my god. So he kind of looks at you a little suspiciously and he's like, there are unsavory types in Northwood that could help you with that. I was going to offer you to move with my caravan, but your last comment was a bit sketchy. Yeah, the big dragon one is the big dragon one coming with you because I don't trust him. I did not promise any gold. 2 days, by the way. Sorry. No, no, I'm saying that Galen says from the side. Oh, okay, okay. Back on that. Sorry. Are you sure you have him under control? Because last time you said that he kind of blew himself up. Well, all right then. Well, my sister's gonna be staying here for a while. She kind of requested, well, demanded it. So I guess we move to Northwood. We leave tonight. It's more peaceful to go at night, but more dangerous. So it's up to you if you want to join. So meet me at my caravan tonight when, well, at for when the sun goes down. Obviously, that's when night comes in. I'm rambling, so yeah. I'll see you later then. And he kind of just walks off. No, he walked off. He's still on the map there, but he walked off. But yeah, he just walked off. Nobody said anything to him to stop him from going. So yeah, I just kind of zoomed him away. Not really, no. You cannot speak to the big. Why are you so? Why are we so intent on calling him the Big Shroom? He has a name, okay, a very cool name. Ah, God. Okay, let us bring back Elder Thatch, I guess. He is Bala, which is over there. I. The door is locked, obviously. You are screaming through this man's door. There's no rewinding it. You already did it. This man is clearly not going to open the door to you now. There's no. What do you mean reload last save? This is D&D, you know? Bloody Baldur's Gate. It's called Sapwater, sir. Sindara, the town's guard, are on alert because you just went through all the residential houses. Kind of suspicious. But you didn't need to run through the residential areas. I did mention that all the huts are like the farmers' houses, which you were just walking through. Reyes, are you actually doing this or are we rewinding? Because I need to know. All right. Okay. Are you screaming from all the way where you are? Oh, you at his door. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see the token move. So yeah, you screaming through this thing. He opens the door slowly and he's like, "Can I help you, son?" The inebriated behavior was funny 2 days ago. Now it is annoying. Reyes, all right. While Setna is busy spouting bullshit about flowers he's never seen before, Reyes, what are you doing? Hmm. Northwood is a 2 days caravan ride from here. It is the central hub before New Bark City, so you probably have to. go through Northwood to get wherever you need to go, which is soon, right? Thank the root. Do you have anything else you needed to speak to me about? Okay, you can give me 1 gold and put 2 bottles of wine in your inventory. So, two of your companions, Hilaf and Helion, they tell you guys they will join on the next caravan that comes to Northwood, and they will join you guys there. So, yeah, they disappear back into the inn. So, yeah, if you guys are not doing much, which there is not much to do, we can fast forward to the end of the day, where where your yeah, Sirius is still a thief. The caravans are now stirring now that the blockade has been lifted off Mosgarden entirely. And you see a lot of the caravans that you guys saw coming in are already gone. And your friend's caravan is one of the only ones left. And he's currently putting all these things together. And yeah, you guys can move on from there. Were we not joining the caravan? I thought we were joining the caravan. I sincerely hope so. Can you perhaps have that red one maybe far away from any of the merchandise? Oh my god. For all intents and purposes, you are trustworthy for him. So he is gonna let you chill out, buy his sock stone crystals. Just give me a second, guys. I will be right back. Mm. That is Setna talking, yes. Okay, so Yeah. So you guys follow the caravan for a while, and the first caravan stops, and a messenger comes from the first caravan, and he talks to the caravan leader, and he's like, "There's a giant tree blocking the way, so can you have your friends help move it?" And he kind of looks at you guys, and he's like now waiting for you guys to say something because he's not gonna outright ask you, but you heard the question. So yeah, we assume that everybody is out of the caravan now, here by the tree. So that is about 15 feet up. Yeah, it's a vertical incline, and yeah, yeah, you can give me an acrobatics check to see how you do. Like the party obviously saw you fail, but nobody's saying anything. Everybody saw it, by the way. Just letting you know, everybody saw it. Please don't approach the tree. Excuse me. Hello. Don't approach the tree, please. No, no, the tree is not speaking. Oh, oh, okay. Okay. Shit, okay. Roll for roll to attack then. No, there's no rewinding. He casted combat. He casted the first level spell. The first level spell initiate initiative. That's what he casted. So let's go. Yeah. No, no, it's not a surprise round. It is gonna start initiative immediately. This guy didn't want to attack. He does get the cast off, but this guy didn't expect you to just shoot him. He was just talking to you. So I yeah. Can I please have initiative from everybody? Why, Luki? Please don't. Please don't. This is you and me both, buddy, and I'm the DM here. You're obviously hitting the one that is clearly right there. So roll to hit your attack. So you roll the 10 to hit. What was it to hit? 10 to hit. Yeah, it obviously misses. I just gotta let you know, it obviously misses. No, no, this was before combat. It'll get into combat now. Okay, let me add you in here. So whose initiative didn't get added? Nico's was a 6. Luke's was a 6. Reyes is a 4. Reyes, you rolled 4, you said. 4. And that. What did you roll, Nico? 8, you said. 6, 6. All right. Let's put that there. Okay, Takeshi, you are up first. You can take your initiative. You watch as the you watch you watch as the moss giant like appears, like he kind of just walks out of the moss that's all around him because he's been blending in, and he starts talking normally, and then the dragonborn in your party just immediately blasts him, which misses. But obviously the giant's enraged now. So what do you do? So the tree is about You can do all of that on your turn, but right now the tree is about 12 foot up. It's almost completely to the sides of this thing, of this little ravine that you're in. Also, one thing to note before combat starts, the yellow amber liquid thing that you guys see here is actually a river that's flowing with sap going down the same direction you guys are traveling in. You're going to have to give me a acrobatic roll for that one. 17 gets you up there with no penalties. Good. Mm-hmm. Takeshi, I will say, as soon as you get up there, you do see the wife. Yeah, somebody, her husband was having a conversation with somebody and they shot him. So, yeah, she is enraged. You can always, you can always take the dodge action, buddy. Yeah, everybody has it. You can just okay. Well, yep, you are down though, so that's good. Okay, yeah, you used your free action to be like, there's two. That's just not the one that you shot at, but there's two of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, cool. So you are down there, and yeah, the moss giant goes next. Yeah, you see, it looks kind of like a troll-ish, but it's also weird. It's more like muscular and bigger than a troll would be, and obviously it's covered in moss. So yeah, is about 12 foot tall. Yeah, he's definitely taller than the tallest guy in your group, which is the heir who shot at him. I just want everybody to remember that. He spoke to you. He spoke to you in a normal cadence, and you decided to shoot at him. So okay, so yeah, 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 yeah. Okay then. So yeah, so the giant is gonna be like, "Oh, that wasn't nice." So yeah, he's gonna pick up a rock and hurl it at you for 20 for to roll 23. Yeah, he's throwing it at the air who shot at him, and you take 23 damage as this giant boulder. Wait, no, it didn't roll to hit. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's how it works. Okay, cool. I'm just checking. Sorry. This is my first time using this thing. No. So it was a 23 to hit, and you take full six bludgeoning damage as this boulder comes hurtling straight for your face. It catches you right in the nostrils. And he is going to use his movement and his ability to disappear. And it is now your turn, eh? Okay, yeah, Setna, you can go first, and then I can take a stand. Give me. You using your whole action, or you using a bonus action? Then give me an investigation check. Okay, let me. You do have advantage. Oh, okay. Wait, how do I get these rolls to go to me? Must go to me. I rolled 20. I think I got it now. So let me just check here. Where is this thing? Setna, you just barely see him camouflaged into the moss over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm. You can do that, but it's mostly used as a reaction. As the reaction to taking damage. So you can do that. Your AC will go up, but it's only until the start of your next turn. Okay, roll to hit. He does have some cover being part of the earth now. So roll high. 20 hits. Let's go. Oh, what you get? I said don't shoot, bro. What is your friend's problem? I was talking nicely and he shot me. Not good. So, oh yeah, he's leg on the floor. So yeah, you say all that, and then he's like, "Do you bring any of them crystals here? The bad crystals that made us sick. It's making everybody sick. We came across some crystals on the earlier caravan. They were all sick already, so we put this tree here to stop people." Well, Shoot, my he's about to say something, and then the you actually Faye, you would hear it on the side there where you another one pops up, and he's like, Dad, they have another caravan of crystals behind. They're lying. He says he sounds like a kid, but he's still as tall as his dad. So it's still another moss giant. Uh, it I would, but it is not yet your turn. So it falls on Sindara. What are you doing? They see the caravans and they know they are crystal caravans and they are on edge now. Oh no, I didn't hear that. But yeah, so the sun will move over to the crystal caravans, and you guys already hear that there's a bunch of the caravan militia are already saying, like, get back, we're not going to allow you to do all of this and whatever, because this is a giant moss giant that is coming towards their caravan. This is the type of thing that they normally protect against. Are you crazy? Why did you shoot them? He's the most talkative dead person I've ever seen. So so Kalen does allow him to check the crystals, and he checks most of them. And obviously, he checks the crate that you guys found the other crystals in. That one is all clear, everything. But right in the corner, like far away from the ones that even you guys were looking at, there is one singular crystal, and the kid is just too happy about it. Like, Dad, they were lying. I found one. So I'd say at this point, yeah, we are stopping initiative, and the the kid. Oh shit! I fucking messed up his thing here. Yeah, he comes back like here. He walks up behind, and he's holding the crystal, and you can see that crystal is like almost fully black now. And you see now that you guys are close up with him, you see that that's he looks like he's part giant, part moss, and the moss parts of him are all withering. And the more he's holding this crystal, the energy is like physically you can see it in time rotting away the moss that is all over his arm. So yeah, for now we so yeah, you can move. We'll pause initiative for now. You can move towards him to go cleanse the crystal. You need to make a. I just want to remind everybody that the crystals you guys found were just slightly corrupted. This one is not slightly corrupted. Duh. So Reyes is there for the demonstration, so we leave him there. So yeah, Takeshi, the boss giant, holds his palm out, and the crystal is standing up in his palm. And you're gonna have to make me a dexterity check. Yeah, you didn't move, so I assumed you wanted to watch. So you're gonna have to make a dexterity check to see if you can cleanly slice through this crystal in a way that does not trigger the corruption burst. Ugh. Yes, you can. Yeah. So the compass glows. The compass glows as he's about to slice, and you see that the needle's now pointing straight at him. So yeah, you can go again. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, Takeshi, you. All right, let me roll this and see how much damage you take. So yeah. Okay, so it wasn't a bad roll. So you take 7 necrotic damage as your blade touches the crystal, and before he can even slice or make a dent in the crystal, the necrotic tendrils burst forward and stab into you and the moss giant. So you both take 7 damage. He is definitely still alive, but yeah, they're not too happy with the outcome of that. You said you can fix this. The the dad actually, I was gonna put him here. He's like on the tree there, he's hanging onto the tree, and he's looking down at you, Sindara. Sindara, the main one is now looking at you, and he's like, you said you can fix this, and now you made it worse. You you have spoken nothing but lies and half truths since you've got here. Oh god. Okay. It is going to be astronomically high, but yes, you can roll a persuasion. Anybody can assist him. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna help a 6. I don't think it's gonna help a 6. But no, it wasn't a reroll. It was guidance. It was a +4. Oh my god, there was a net one. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Basically, yeah, you kind of messed this up. So yeah, yeah. Literally, the only thing he heard was ugly face, and yeah, Takeshi, the son that is there by you, he reels back from the hit, and he is now going to attack you. Unless he rolls a 7 to hit, which he did, so he misses. You duck out of the way. The crystal is on the floor in front of you, between you and the moss giant. But yeah, he misses. You can do that on your turn because we are in initiative. The other boss giant is going to make her way over to a pile of boulders over here, and she is just going to yeet into the crowd of people that insulted her husband. And that one person is in the middle of all of you guys. I just want to let you know. Oh my god. Air you out again. Just yeah, he's dead again because the rock went straight for his forehead for 18 damage. So he's out again. It was the 24 to hit and they rolled 18 damage. So even if you had health, you were gonna die this time. So yeah, you out again. You can try it on your turn, but there's no pausing initiative again. Because you call that one is like the worst thing you can do because you just call this man ugly to his face. That's all they know right now. I mean, you can combine turns, you're all right next to each other, so you can decide what you want to do. But now, Faye, you are up. It doesn't say once per turn, does it? Yeah, it doesn't say once per turn. It says once per round. Oh, so oh yeah, I forgot it uses your reaction. So yeah, you can't use it. Oh fuck. Okay. Not guidance. You have to touch somebody. It's a touch spell. Ew, fuck. Yeah, you can't actually help with this damage. This is necrotic damage, which is 2, which is not the worst. I rolled quite bad on this one. So you are getting lucky on the rolls on the retribution there. He does indeed. He is not happy about taking the damage. He looks black in the face as the corruption keeps eating up his body. I I already said that Jesus. I'm not even gonna dignify that with a proper answer. Fucking guys. Club. And he is going to attack. He is, but he still can attack. Holy. Which is much better than 15. And the giant can make a whiz save to save from clinical depression. He did not. He's still depressed. He has disadvantage on attacking Reyes. Is it attacking you or just attacks? Hey, this is your artifact. I made the artifacts and forgot about it. So you need to say that when he's attacking, my guy. Wait, let me. All right, let me roll again to see what does his roll. Yeah, it still hits with a 21. Yeah, so we just keep the same roll. I'm not gonna damage there. But yeah, your artifact, you need to remember what it does because I only remembered when I made them. So yeah. Hey, you are up. Oh yeah, Setna's first. Yeah, you can poke him from where you are. Yeah, that is true. What is there a net one? Let's go. Give me a second. I need to get my fumble table. Okay, so that was the weapon fumble, right? Roll me a E100, please. A 31. As you attack your opponent, you begin to fear that they are the superior opponent. You have disadvantage on your next attack, which is not the worst. But yeah, it's not. I just want to let you guys know that Takeshi is not the only one that can break the crystal. He's the only one who could do it cleanly, but other people can try. Just say, yeah, yeah, it is your turn. That's basically what it was. Yeah, you can do it. So, throw to hit. I don't know. Can you? Yeah, then 20 to hit. That definitely hits. Okay, fire damage. Fireball. Uh, 11 damage. Okay. Minus 11. That's the only language you speak, my guy. You need to do the ghost movie scene. You need to do the pottery scene and help him. Okay, the boss giant is like the boss giant is like, you know what? Fuck, we we were here. We got fucked up by the same crystal. Might as well see it through here. Let's go. You know, when I did this roll on your character, I cut through 4 crystals in one go, and you can't do it on your own character. What is happening? 17. Let's go. The boss giant holds the thing in his hand again, and you slice cleanly in half. And you watch as the necrotic energy filters out from the top of it, and the crystal is now 2 separate pieces of glowing conduit energy. Boss giant is still depressed, which I need to make a saving for. So, okay, okay. I keep forgetting how long it is because I don't know. But yeah, he saves this time and he shakes his head and is like, "The fuck was that?" Anyways, uh, you weren't lying. Uh, um, you, you don't speak because I might just hit you again. Yeah, he's a big motherfucker. But yeah, he says the the dad is like, do you think you could do that again? And you see that he pulls open his chest, and in the middle of his chest there is one big crystal there, and it's corrupted as hell. And all four of them do this. All four of them do the same action. Setna, you are a little disgruntled to see that your cut was a little bit less perfect than Sindara's. Fully, and they fall off, and whatever's left underneath is just green moss. Please tell this one to keep quiet because I am definitely going to hate him again. Just like a localized silence necklace that you'll need to buy somewhere that you'll put on him like a collar. He didn't learn from the last campaign where he got turned into a dragon. He had like 14 debuffs on him. He turned into a dragon. He couldn't speak. No one could understand him. He turned into a wooden sculpture. So many things happened to him, but he still doesn't learn. Anyways, it's just the mother and the father left. Who are you going for? The father? It's not like we have somebody that actually has guidance. Cough, cough. My God. The dad the dad is more uncomfortable. Like there's a lot of sexual tension in this party. Oh, a nice clean cut. It is jagged, but it's clean. And the crystal splits into two. Necrotic energy disperses. Dried up blackened bark is released, and dad is looking much better. Yeah, you can do it. Oh, Rhea's ain't doing shit. He's just chilling. All right. There is a 18. There is another very clean cut. Not the best, but it's quite good. Necrotic energy disperses. Blackened bark is released, and the Moss Giant family looks much better. Oh my God, bro. She's married with two children, and they're all in the same area with you. Oh my God. I am not going to dignify that with an answer. So, yeah, the Giants are very grateful that you guys helped them with this affliction. Yeah, y'all need to keep an eye on this one. He seems like he is real into bestiaries. So yeah, the mom and the dad pick up the log and they throw it up, and they say that the caravan that that came through with this blackened crystals, they had a weird insignia on the caravan. It looked like two serpents curling around each other. But the weird thing, the mother perks up and she says it's weird that some these both of these snakes looked like they had feathers on them. So I want you to think of the normal paramedics sign, like the Escrupulus, but with wings on, not wings, but feathers. So that's what the sign looked like. Well, most caravans go down to Notwood. Well, everything goes down to Notwood if you're going. Yep, sorry. Sorry, what were you saying? Sorry, sorry. No, no. People mostly go into Notwood because it's the main junction to get into New Park from here. So yeah. Yeah, if you see any more of them crystals, cut them. All right. Bye. And 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 the youngest one. Yeah, wait, the youngest. Wait, sorry, what? Oh yeah, they moved the tree completely. Yeah, and the youngest one, he's actually gonna come up to you, the autos. He's gonna be like, uh, just a quick question. You guys look kind of weird. You do have papers, right? Of course, I have papers. Everybody has papers. Oh, you got robbed, huh? Yeah, it's all too common. Make sure you have the fee. I know I always have to get mine. Mom hates when I lose my papers. It's like 14 gold. 14 gold. Mom hates when I lose my papers. There's not a lot of ways for. What? Like I was about to say that mom hates when I lose my papers because not a lot of ways for most giants to earn gold, if you know what I mean. So, well, dad does some odd jobs running security for Notwood, but yeah, we don't do much gold because we literally live off the land. It's a boss joke. Okay, I'm not gonna laugh at my joke. Cool. You get the feeling that this guy has been waiting for somebody to talk to, but this whole corruption thing has made it real awkward. So we finally had a conversation after a while. Oh my god! Please do not adopt the moss giant. Please don't adopt the moss giant. I am not moving the I am not moving this token around all my maps. No, thank you. I I am sending this man back to his room. Please. He has a Fortnite tournament. He has a solo cup in Fortnite to prepare for. Please leave him alone. Someone next to him, and you in the thing at the back with whoever wants to join you there. Okay. Okay. No, you're on the road currently. The caravan is moving. Different 5 or 6 carriages, and all of you are like split up between those carriages, and the middle one is the one that carries the bulk of the crystals, and that's the one that's in Dara and Saya. Yeah, yeah, it's 2 days, so I'll just put this. The smaller size of the crystal is like the ones visible, so it's like palm. It's like a palm size. So a handful would be like what? You do have two active crystals in the body. So, okay, you're just doing this for the love of the game. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, no, no, no. And the fact that these crystals are shit that you've never seen before, that makes you want to do it even more. So I understand this. So I want to know, is Faye helping you distract this man while you open one of the crates and take a crystal? I need to hear that from Faye. Faye, are you consenting to your part in this robbery? Okay. It's fucking chaos goblins, all of you. Jeez, okay. Please roll me a sleight of hand with advantage. You managed to get a extra large one, actually. It's the size of your whole hand. So you can add a large crystal to your inventory. Right. So as you do that, he turns back to you at the last moment where you put it away, and he's like, "Well, welcome to Notwood." And you guys don't actually see this properly, but this is the view of the whole city. So Notwood is basically, just put that back here. So yeah, Notwood is this whole town that is built around a platform, and you don't see you guys coming in from that arch in the trees in the back there. So that's where you're entering town, and all this town is built around this one section that currently has no floor there, but it's a very wide opening, and I'll say it's about maybe half a football field long in circumference. That's that area that's going down there. And you see a bunch of caravans are lined up on each side. They're all waiting in line for whatever this place is. And yeah, you come up to, so the caravan guy, he's like, all right, so I can get you into a bureau and I can set you up with my contact, but that's as much as I can do for you here. The people here are very, very, very strict. So please do whatever you are doing, but don't get caught because it will include me. Yeah, so so if you guys are all good for it, we can pause it there because a few members are going off for tonight. So we